At a young age, Julie d'Aubigny ran away with her fencing master and began her life of dueling and adventure. She participated in numerous duels, many of them against men who underestimated her because she was a woman. Julie's life was marked by numerous love affairs, both with men and women. One famous story involves her rescuing a lover from a convent by setting it on fire and fleeing with the nun. Despite her wild and dangerous lifestyle, Julie also became a celebrated opera singer in Paris. Her voice and stage presence captivated audiences, making her a star at the Paris Opera. In one occasion, a man waited outside the opera to duel her. He did not see the next day. The most influential women in history.
Maria Leonza's origins are rooted in the Yaracuy region of Venezuela, where she is believed to have been born as a mestiza princess. According to the most popular version of her legend, she was the daughter of a local chief and a beautiful Spanish woman. Her unusual green eyes were said to be a bad omen, so her father hid her away to protect her from being taken by the gods. However, as she grew older, she fled into the wilderness, where she became one with nature. Over time, Maria Leonza became a spiritual entity associated with the natural world and revered as a protector of the land, animals, and people. She is often depicted riding a tupper, surrounded by animals, and holding a staff or a snake, symbolizing her power over life and death. Tu Youyou discovered artemisinin and dihydroartemisinin, both now standard treatments for malaria. Artemisinin is isolated from the plant Artemisia annua, sweet wormwood, a herb employed in Chinese traditional medicine. Caroline Lucretia Herschel was a German astronomer whose most significant contributions to astronomy were the discoveries of several comets, including the periodic Comet 35P/Herschel-Rigolette, which bears her name. She was the younger sister of astronomer William Herschel, with whom she worked throughout her career. Queen Zewditu, born Askala Mariam, was Empress of Ethiopia from 1916 until her death in 1930. The first female head of an internationally recognized country in Africa in the 19th and 20th centuries, and the first and only empress regnant of the Ethiopian Empire. Her reign was noted for the reforms of her regent and designated heir Rastafari Makonnen, about which she was at best ambivalent and often stridently opposed due to her staunch conservatism and strong religious devotion. Anne Foster, along with her daughter, Mary Foster Lacy Jr., and granddaughter, Mary Lacy Jr., she was arrested on charges of witchcraft in July 1692. She was tortured and confessed after her own daughter provided evidence against her. In a bid to save her daughter and granddaughter, Anne took the blame on herself. She and her daughter were found guilty on September 22, 1692, and sentenced to hang. She was not immediately executed and instead died in prison on December 3, 1692. Betty Compson was an American actress and film producer who got her start during Hollywood's silent era. She is best known for her performances in The Docks of New York and The Barker, the latter of which earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. Elizabeth R. Schwartz was an American athlete and winner of the first Olympic 100 meters for women. She was a student at Thornton Township High School when she achieved national acclaim as an Olympic champion. Her talent was discovered by her science teacher, Charles Price, who saw her running to catch the train after school. He was a former athlete and the coach of the school team. Raymonde de la Roche was a French pilot, thought to be the first woman to pilot a plane. She became the world's first licensed female pilot on the 8th of March, 1910. she received the 36th aeroplane pilot's license issued by the Aero Club de France, the world's first organization to issue pilot licenses. Harriet Ryan Albee was an American social reformer and philanthropist who devoted herself and a large part of her earnings to the care of chronically ill and invalid women. She was the founder of the Channing Home for Sick and Destitute Women in Boston, Massachusetts. Ida Liu is a Chinese-American banking executive and currently the global head of Citi Private Bank, a position which she has held since April 2021. She previously headed Citi Private Bank in North America. Jeanne Barret is recognized as the first woman to have completed a voyage of circumnavigation of the globe, which she did via maritime transport. A key part of her journey was as a member of Louis-Antoine de Bougainville's expedition on the ships La Boudeuse and Étoile in 1766. She joined the expedition disguised as a man, calling herself Jeanne Barret. Enlisted as valet and assistant to the expedition's naturalist, Philibert Commerson, shortly before Bougainville's ships sailed from France. According to Bougainville's account, Barret was an expert botanist. Gertrude Trudy Bell-Elion was an American biochemist and pharmacologist who shared the 1988 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine with George H. Hitchings and Sir James Black for their use of innovative methods of rational drug design for the development of new drugs. In 280 BC, Chelidonus, a Spartan princess, orchestrated provisioning the warriors on the wall during the siege of Sparta. In Plutarch's account of the battle, she kept a rope tied around her neck, ready to commit suicide in the case of defeat. With the help of their women, the Spartans, led by Acrotatus, were able to withstand the attack until the return of the king from Gortyn. Joanna of Flanders, the Flame, aka Joanna of Montfort. She was famous and admired in Brittany for her skills as a warrior and military leader, fought alongside her troops against the French in the War of the Breton Succession in 1341, at points commanding great fleets in naval battles, sometimes referred to as a pirate. Maria Arkhipova, known by her stage name as Masha Scream, is a Russian metal musician from Moscow. She is the founder, vocalist, and main songwriter of the folk metal band Arkona. She has also played in other bands, such as Nargothrond. You have to check her out. Thank you so much to be here. We hope you have enjoyed this video, as we hope you will enjoy the next ones. So don't forget to hit the notification bell and like and comment.